going, right? So tell me quickly, how was your Monday? And how is it going? Very average. Yeah, Kiran, I can understand. Oh, we have someone who loves Monday here. All right, I'm gonna give another 30 seconds to 60 seconds so that people can hop on. Uh, Hi, probably if you are following the streams here of mine specifically, we were talking about optimizing Facebook ads, right? In the first week, we were talking about Facebook ads and the 5 pillars of Facebook ads, like audience, offer, funnel, message, and copy, right? Gaurav, don't worry, it will be there, and you can. I'm sure the team can help you get the stream. And first week, we did discuss about the audience, macro and micro research, and all those things. And last week, we discussed about the most effective thing when it comes to online or offline marketing, that is creating offers, right? And we did do a exercise on how to create offers and all those things. So how offer should be, what all the things that we have to discuss, what all the things that we have to actually consider while writing an offer that can literally be a game changer or a no-brainer, right? Well, yeah, guys, this week we will be discussing another most important aspect of online marketing itself when it comes to Facebook ads, right? So that is copy. And again, just to give you an introduction, since you might not be there last week, my name is Vishnu. I run a Facebook agency, a paid advertising agency that is called Net Factory, and I also run another agency called Ad Labs, where we predominantly focus on paid advertising, right? And you can definitely reach out to me at Instagram. It is I am Vishnu Hari, and at LinkedIn at Vishnu Hari Kumar, right? So moving straightly into the topic, again, as I said, one of the most important parts of online marketing, not just Facebook, Google Ads, or LinkedIn. It's the most part, right? What might that be? What do you think? Yeah, yeah. So this week, I'm gonna really talk about copywriting, or named as ad copy or marketing message, right? So this is the one of the crucial part that helps you communicate your brand's message or your brand's vision or the problem that your brand is trying to solve for your audience. How many of you guessed that right? Drop a one. Don't worry, guys. This might not be a typical webinar style. I wanted to interact with you guys, so yeah, let me know if you have any questions or doubts as well, right? But we will talk about that at the end. Okay, coming back to ad copy or copywriting or marketing message. When you hear a word copy, what comes to your mind as a marketer? It should be the act of writing a text for the purpose of advertising or any other forms of marketing, right? In order to increase the brand awareness, in order to uh, make people take action, you know, that is called a copy. So actually, people say your brand should stand out, right? But how do our brand or how do our client's brand can stand out? That is through the content and the copy. So the first job of copywriter is to understand. So when you are a copywriter or when you want to write a copy for your ads or your client's ads, you have to actually understand what is the promise that you are trying to communicate and how are you going to guide the audience in order to reach their end goal with that promise. Doesn't make sense, guys? So they are, because they are on the journey, and with any journey, there are both good and evil, and that will show up at unexpected times, right? So when it comes to that, how do you cope up, or how do you write a copy, or how do you even communicate your marketing message, right? So that's where you have to understand the customer journey itself, which is called upside model. This is derived by typically the customer journey, right? So basically, people who are unaware of the problem, or the cold audience who don't even know about your product or service. And then from there, you have to persuade them, or write them, or make them understand, or get in contact with them in order to make them understand the problem or desire aware itself, right? Once you move them from the problem, once they understand that they have a problem, then you tell them about the solution. It's not just your solution, you tell them about the solution that is available in the market or around them in order to solve their problem. And then you tell about how your solution is going to stand out from the others and help them achieve their goal. So that is why. And then comes, once you communicate your solution clearly, that is when D comes in. So that's when the deal happens. So guys, this is most crucial when you're starting out, not just Facebook ads or in email marketing or any type of online marketing. It's the customer journey itself. You have to understand in which part of the journey that your customers are, and you have to write or communicate your message in that aspect. Does it make sense, guys? If this makes sense, just drop a line, just drop an letter Y, so that I know that you got it clear. If not, don't worry, we'll talk about this real soon, right? So when it comes to customer journey or writing a copy, there are so many myths. People say that you have to write about their features, you have to write about their benefits, and people, some say that you have to tell story. So what is the right way to do that, or how is the right way to do that, right? This is a wonderful framework that I use for my agency and for my clients as well, which I learned from one of my mentor. His name is Suresh Bharat, right? So this is how it goes. You have to start a copy by raising the problem. Once you raise the problem, that is when they will realize that they actually have a problem, right? And second step, you tell them about how do they feel when they undergo through that problem. It's more emotional, right? So first you tell them the problem. Second, you tell them how do they feel when they undergo through that problem. And then you should not leave them hanging. You should give a statistical data for the proof. That is when people start listening to you, or people think you as an authority, because you will give a credible, true data, right? So even if you go to Google, search for that data, it should be available there, right? That is how you get credibility as a copywriter, or even as a business owner, or as a marketer who is promoting your clients or anyone's business. And then once you prove that credibility, you have to position your product as a solution. And then once you place that solution, you have to lead them to emotional feel of how will they feel when the problem is sorted or solved. And once you do all these things, then you have to do a hidden thing called what will happen if they don't take action now. And then you give an effective call to action. So guys, did you understand this framework? So it's about, I'm going to repeat it again so that it is easy and it goes straight into your mind. you have to raise a problem. For example, let's do a current scenario. If I'm a digital marketer, I run an agency, I'm focusing on coaches, consultants, and e-com businesses. I'm sorry. I'll be raising a problem of most businesses or most coaches and consultants do not struggle with putting themselves out. They struggle with generating quality leads. So how do they feel? This is the problem, generating quality leads. So how do they feel on this process? They tend to do all these webinars, lead generation, lead magnet, all those things, trying to sell their small courses in order to bring new people in. Like ultimately, their business objective is to bring high-end leads, which they cannot, and they end up spending too much money in marketing they without a need or without an objective, which will leave them overwhelmed and which will make them feel frustrated because of burning their money without any use, right? 25% of coaches run doesn't do webinars, but they are on the higher side of the spectrum and they have a high ticket network, right? So when I give a statistical data, you might be thinking, okay, this might be true. Or let me put it in this way, 75% of coaches and consultants always start with a webinar that is not successful, right? And then you place a product as a solution, which is what if there is a solution that you can do in order to get high ticket quality leads for your one-on-one group or one-on-one coaching or high ticket consulting without running any paid ads, without doing any lead generation, without burning out your hard earned money? Wouldn't that feel better? So that is when I'm placing this hidden secret of what will happen. Most people think this is a scam because they think this is not working for them or this might not work for them. But this doesn't necessarily to be true, because what if we have a framework that is proven and that can show people how to exactly get high quality appointments for their high ticket consulting, and if they don't take action, they're going to live in the rat race of running webinars and lead generations on and on. So if you want to avoid this and get out of the rat race and talk to high quality leads which really need your service, click the link below and let's talk. So this is a sample copy that that came to my top of my mind. So in order to, for our coaches and consultants. So did you guys understand the framework? If yes, please drop yes, and so that I know that you guys understood, right? So there are different types of copy itself. People call it AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action. People call it PASS, problem, agitate, and solution. People call it a shotgun post, being direct. People say it in form of storytelling, right? So on and so forth. There are a lot of types, right? Ultimately, the idea is to talk to them emotionally and connect with them emotionally. So let's play a bit. Let us write one-liner for a digital agency targeting coaches and consultants to take their service. Who are all in? Let's drop the liner there. I'll give you an example. So it relates to the offer we spoke. I specialize in dash for dash niche with guarantee or timeline. For example, I help coaches and consultants get 15 quality lead booked directly into their calendar every month without ever doing webinar again. Book your discovery call today. So this is one example. Or AIDA, stop wasting time and money on failed attempts of making money online. Learn how to build your website quickly, even if you are not a technical person. Make more money by selling your own products and services online. All you have to do is check out the 7-day webinar, our website challenge. So did you guys understand? So let's write a one-liner for a digital agency that is serving coaches and consultants to take their service, right? Wonderful. So who are all in? Okay, there are a lot of questions. Maybe I took a bit more time. Okay, I'll be jumping directly to the questions itself. Why is copy the most important? Yeah, copy is most important because in the age of iOS 14, ATT, and all those crazy cookie-less tracking, the only way that you can communicate with your audience is through your message, and that's where copy comes in. Wouldn't it be targeting? So the targeting. You might be an audience, but if I don't know how to talk to you, I'm not going to convert you, or I'm not going to get your interest. Targeting, as if the target the wrong users if it won't work. Yeah, of course, you're going to spend more money and increase your CPMs, which in turn will decrease your CTR, and CPC. Right? How long should be the copy for Facebook ads? Meher, it can vary depending on your objective. It can be a 280 character long form copy, or it can be a 50 character short form copy. It completely depends on the service or the story that you want to use. Right? So how important is the emailing sequence to get users to sign up? Apurva, that's a good question. Also from ad copy, do you think per persona you should have a different landing page? If you have the resources, yes, you can have a different landing page, or in the landing page you can, if you're really smart, I would suggest you to compile the personalities of every audience of yours or avatars of yours, like competitive, methodical, spontaneous, and humanistic type of their archetypes into one landing page and put that into a perfect hook system, so that you don't have to waste your time and effort in creating different landing pages. There are smart traffic and smart landing pages now which you can use. Do you think having offers can be counterproductive? Robin, having offer is the only thing to be productive, and of course you should have multiple offers in order to get a client, because it's not that they're going to get your service at the first offer. You have to give at least 2 to 3 offers. Do you use any data enrichment or lead enrichment tool that works well in India? That's a good question. I have my own set of data put it in an Excel sheet that can be formulated. And when it comes to lead enrichment, we use another Excel sheet that has formulated with CPC, CTR, all those technical standards in order to get quality data to analyze, and then we put it into CRMs like Go High Level or HubSpot to validate it. Yeah, when you run ads on Facebook, do you run it across all channels, or do you pick Instagram, Facebook? There is partner networks. Ria, that's a good question. Again, it depends on where your audience are. How it depends on where did your market research comes from. It depends on how. Okay, to put it in a perspective, I'll say just go try all network, and then at the end of 3 days or 4 days, you can optimize and you'll find what works well, and you can take it from there. So Meher, is this landing page copy or the ad copy? Meher, I would say that was an ad copy, a quick shotgun post kind of ad copy. So guys, Do you have any other questions? I know this might be little confusing, but did you guys really understand? If yes, at least drop a fire emoji. As you guys know that I am more of a fire emoji guy. And if not, please let me know. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach me out in Instagram or in LinkedIn. I am Vishnu Hari in Instagram and Vishnu Hari Harikumar in LinkedIn, and I'll be happy to give you all the frameworks that I have and help you be a better copywriter. Robin, but when you post offers like 50% off, isn't that something or something? Isn't that bad? Okay, Robin, we did speak about this last time. It's not about getting 50% off. What is that 50% off giving you? That's the offer. Vivian, tools I would, we use a CRM called Go High Level and even HubSpot. Jyoti, copy example. Are you a coach and struggling to make market? Almost 7%, most rest 28% or using the smart way of marketing, using digital marketing. Let's discuss. Jyoti, that's a good one. I did like that. However, you gave a statistic, but you didn't give the real emotion, if you know what I mean, right? You give how will they feel, but you didn't tell what will happen, after getting the service. But it's a good start. I did like the copy. So guys, yes, let me know if you have. So okay, improved version will be okay. I take this as a challenge. You have written, but the rest 28% of the smart using the smart way of marketing using digital marketing. This is general, right? Give them specific. If I were you, I would say I would start the copy with, are you a coach that is stuck with 72% of the problems that coaches go through? That is struggling to promote their institute or market their program. Okay, sure. I can give you the framework itself here. If not, you can reach me out in Instagram or in LinkedIn, and I'll be happy to give you. So here's the framework itself. If you ask me, okay, raise a problem. What is the problem for coaches, consultants? Struggling to promote their course, right, or program. So I would start the copy itself with, hey, stop. I know you are a coach and you are struggling to promote your program. What if I say you don't have to do all those nitty gritty stuff and just sit at the comfort of your home and make people come talk to you? Wouldn't that be great? Almost 2% of Indian coaches and 15% of global coaches are doing this secret strategy. And what is that about? That is the direct add to appointment funnel. Most people in coaching industry, they tend to forget what is the main objective of their business, and they end up in the race to find quick monies rather than getting quality appointments for their high ticket program. What if there is a solution to solve this? Wouldn't that be great again? And what if you didn't take action and your fellow coach, your friend who's a coach, who took that and books gets 15 appointments, you will feel bad for not taking action, right? So in order for you to avoid that what feeling that will take you down and demotivate you, which I don't want personally, click the link below and we can set up an appointment funnel directly for you. This is just a top of the mind idea, but I hope you guys understood what I meant, right? Guys, did you understand? So I hope you guys understood. And if you guys have any question, feel free to reach out to me. And of course, a fire emoji, please, if you do like the session. And my email ID is tnf the net factory at gmail.com. You can reach out to me, or you can hit me in DMs in Instagram and in LinkedIn, right? So, guys, I don't want to take much of your time. I will definitely don't want to ruin your evening as well. And yeah, keep motivated, keep smiling, and see you on another session. Until then, stay safe, stay strong, write copies, kill it. Bye bye.